who's the world created for? And what's the function of each? Now we're going to see it tonight also. John.
Yes, I had a question about the entire lesson is, what's the point of the story?
Explain what do you mean by that?
Like, we have this whole dialogue going on between the three different parties, Hashem, Moses, and the angels.
Yeah.
What's the point of this dialogue? What is it coming to teach us? That's what I'm not understanding. What are we supposed to be getting out of this story?
Okay, what's the kind of teaching? So now I want to take it back a step. What are the angels asking for? Help me out. What do the angels want here? What do they want? They want the Torah. Okay. And what does Moses answer back?
What do you need it for?
What do you need it for? Now let me ask you a question. Did they know what the Torah said when they were asking for it? They seem to know what it said, right? So, what? I don't understand. If the Torah says all of these commandments, what the heck were the angels thinking in the first place? What were they asking for? What did the angels want? They say, we want the Torah, we should have the Torah. And Moshe says, you know, did you read the book? Did you read the book? The book says there that don't kill, you can't kill. Well, you're right, you know? Hey, that's right. It's not a good point. It doesn't make any sense. What, in Talmudic terms, it's called, what's the Havamina? What the heck were the angels thinking? Right? Why did they want the Torah? It's bizarre. And this is what John is asking. He said, wait a minute. The angels come along and saying, we should have the Torah. It belongs to us. And then God says, give an answer. Moses is afraid to answer. He's afraid that they're going to burn him up with fiery breath. And when God says, give an answer, hold the throne, the answer he gives was so obvious. It was so obvious. If you're an angel, you should know that. Why did they want the Torah in the first place?
They didn't really want the Torah. They just wanted God to kind of like be his favorite. So when Moses, the moral of the story, I think the point is that...
You're saying an answer now, which is okay, but you're saying an answer. Okay.
Well...
You can say an answer.
Okay, the moral is...
Friend has a question.
I like Jeopardy.
For 200 points.
For 200 points, why does God treat the mankind as his favorite versus any other entity, either be it the Hamim, animals or angels or any other entity in the world? Doesn't this clearly show that mankind is the closest to God?
Good. It does. It does, but it's very good. Charlie,
Angels not supposed to have feelings. They just do their job and they do. So it's not like they should be jealous.
Right. Right. So what they're claiming, it's a very good point, that's what I was trying to answer before. What they're saying is that rationally, we don't think man should have the Torah. It's not a question of their emotions. They're saying like, wait a minute, here's the Torah. It's this amazing thing, and it should be for us. It should not be for them. That seems to be logical. God says, Moshe, what answer them? He says, the Torah says, do these and this. They say, well, you're right. Well, then that's not for us. And that's bizarre. The whole conversation is like, no one's talking to each other.
But in creation, who's given the keys
We're going to talk about that.
to the universe? Was it man or was it the angel?
Jason and I are learning Nefesh Chaim and Tanya together, so we have a lot to talk about. We're going to get to that.
But, I mean, it doesn't seem like the angels are actually saying, give it to us, leave it with us, like it says in the parentheses. It just says, what is a mortal? Like, it's not that they're, it almost doesn't seem like they're questioning whether or not it should stay with them. They're just saying, why would the mortal be worthy of it?
Well, it's more than that. They say, leave your Torah where it is. Leave it with us in the heavens. Right, it should not go down to the earth.
For now, I mean, but that could be interpreted as now as just a question of why this mortal, why a mortal
that could be.
in general.
That could be a possible answer. That could be possible. Maybe they don't like now. Yeah, one more.
Maybe angels want to be jealous of man. They like to be man. They're not moving anywhere. Like to be evil.
But that was the question before. So we're saying they really don't have that capability. But obviously they're claiming something. So let me. What's that? That's what people are. That's what people are offering. And one more point, then we'll come back.
It says, the last sentence says, even the angel of death gave him something, as it is said.
What he
I
give
don't
him?
understand what he could give him or what he would want.
I left it out because that's Kabbalah 102. I didn't want to get into that. We got a lot to do still. I just cut that part out. You know.
I think that when they were in the desert, they got the Torah. They needed
something to give them a form of discipline.
Okay.
And I think that when Moses tried to give it to the people, and they didn't accept it the first time, voted him.
All right.
But then the second time they realized that maybe this will keep us together as a nation. Something in writing, something to bind them together as one people.
One more point.
What I would need to understand is that when we do a mitzvah, that is when we connect with God. That is our direct connection with God.
Right.
So if God is giving the Torah, giving the mitzvot, we bypassing the angels.
Very good. Very good. You're saying exactly right. The mitzvot is what the angels cannot do. What are mitzvot? What are the mitzvot? Everyone knows mitzvot are commandments, right? Right. I love this. Right. But that's not true. Sorry. The word mitzvah is translated commandment, but the deeper meaning, you know what it is? The word mitzvah is from the word savta. Savta means connection. It means connection. There's 613 connection points between us and God. That's a deeper meaning. Yes, God gave commandments. The deeper meaning is there are connections, and we can do them and they can't. You're saying very good. Let me try to tie it all together. Let me put the main questions we heard, and I will try to answer them. Okay, so the main question number one I have is, what do the angels want? The angels want. Okay? What do they want? They're saying, we want the Torah. Didn't they know that it's not applicable to them? That's a mind-boggling question. They're angels. We want it, and it's not applicable to them at all. And Moshe wipes the floor with them. Right? This was a court trial. They didn't finish. They didn't even prepare. They didn't even read the book, the pamphlet, nothing. Moshe says, you guys, what are you talking about? And they admit it. So what do they want? Why do they want the Torah? I don't get it. They don't know what it's about. Question one. Question two. No one pointed this out, but it says Moses, Steve did in a certain sense, but they're afraid of the angels' what? Their fiery breath. What does that mean? Because they don't brush their teeth? I don't get it. What is their fiery? I don't get it. So fiery breaths. They're angels' fiery breath.
Too many more than martinis.
Right? Right. I'm afraid they'll burn me up with the breath of their mouth. What does that mean? It's like, use Colgate. I don't get it. It's bizarre. Question number three. And I'm just calling everyone's questions here. Question number three is we had a combination there. I think Howie and Steve and Will said also the idea of holding onto the throne of glory. Only God says, if you hold my throne of glory, right? Hold onto the throne, then you can give an answer. Without the throne, no answer. What does that mean? Try to understand. Here is what the angels want. You know what they wanted? This is what they wanted. Whenever you try to understand the Torah, you can understand on different levels. A very basic level, okay? I do this action. I'm a nice person. I'm doing kindness. That's a good thing to do. When I do the act of kindness, I feel good emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. It's a very, very good thing. It's how I act. Then there are deeper levels to understand what kindness is. And one level you can get to understand that when you do an act of kindness, you are actually being comparable to the creator of the world, who creates the world out of his desire to give kindness. There are many levels to understand any act of the Torah. What the angels wanted is what we call Kabbalah. What the angels wanted was the hidden rationales of the Torah. They wanted to understand